Morning everyone. Keeping my voice down. It's 6:30 morning on this Friday morning, and I've just thought, whilst the lad's doing some maths, could you believe 6:30 in the morning and he's doing maths? Maths or economics, I'm not sure what he's doing. I wanted to give you a tour of St John's. It's currently walking over the Bridge of Sighs. This is one of the most historical views of Cambridge. Looking down the river, I'm looking now towards, I believe that's Trinity Hall over there. Zoom in a bit. But that heading in that direction, it's I believe it's towards Trinity and other parts of the university, and I believe in this direction it's towards St Clair's and King's. It's not St Clair's, it's Clair's. Okay, so we just hop over the bridge. You can hear the birds in the background chirping away. It's still quite dark because the sun's just rising, but here you can see just a tremendous pan around slowly for you. It doesn't, the video does not do this justice. This is tremendous. Keep on using the word tremendous, but I don't know what else to say. Morning. Morning. Are you students here?
Yeah.
No.
Prospective student. No.
Ah, what? Sorry, I'll pause it. I've just bumped into two lovely people who are looking to get into the university from Glasgow. So Darren, I think it was Jill, I hope you do really well in your exams. All the way from Glasgow to Cambridge, isn't it? Wonderful. So walking down, scanning around, looking down the river. I'm going to go out so you can see the view of this building, because this is like truly iconic here. Just pan around. I believe in around May they have something called the May Ball. That's a big deal here at Cambridge, and you can imagine all on the grounds. It's just, this is tremendous, really tremendous. Sorry, I keep on using that word tremendous, but it is. So you can see part of it here. So, is there a more amazing view than this? Okay, carry on. Going to take you down to the river now. see what we can see. Sorry for the bumpiness. I am thinking about getting one of those gimbals where you hold it and it just takes the judderiness away from it. But if you've got any recommendations of which one I should get, please do drop it in the link, because I'm looking at an Instavolt gimbal thing or a DJI. I'm not sure which one. And if you've got any ideas, just do let me know. And we're walking up. I'm going to take you over the bridge and go into a different section of it, but I just wanted to show you this. It's about 7:15 here on the Friday morning, just coming to the end of summer. Look at that. Look at it. It is, wow. I hope the students that come here realise how privileged they are to come to such a fantastic university. You can just feel it. There's something about Cambridge and also Oxford. It's just, there's an atmosphere that almost drags excellence with it. I don't know how else to describe it. And here's the view, external view of the Bridge of Sighs. Look at that. I'm going to walk along here. Sorry, my thumb's getting in the way. Let's be cheeky and see if we can go up here. This is the cafe area. We've got breakfast in here later, so about 8 o'clock, just over an hour's time, we'll be popping in there to have breakfast, but I'll give you a review of the breakfast as well, just show you around a bit. But gosh, isn't that fantastic? I'm not going to use the word tremendous. I'm going to try and stay away from the word tremendous, but yeah, it's not bad here. Now I'm just dropping down the stairs. You can see that's where we just were. I'm going to come along here, and I think this is it back into what's called third court. Yes, this is third court. Have you noticed? I don't know whether you've noticed, but they've got these little sections here. You've got almost a staircase. I think they call them staircases. The sections, obviously that's a staircase, but they call them sections. And they've got a prayer room here, which is a good thing that they should provide. Somewhere peaceful to reflect. This channel does not get involved in any politics. There's so much unhappiness in the world. It's not appropriate to add any more in. But anyway, now here we come into second court. You can see it's second court because it's signed second court, and you can see the staircases here, here, here. I guess it's like little blocks, mini blocks. Over here we have the entrance to the cafe, which we just showed you a few moments ago. Don't know whether you've also noticed the architecture here. Let me just zoom into this. Controversial point, but in my opinion, we've fallen in our ability to produce things like this. Civilization has, I don't know. Why can't we produce things like this rather than the absolute dross that we're producing at the moment from an architectural perspective? If you've got your own thoughts and opinions, please do let me know. And here we're now approaching, I'm assuming this is the first court. I'm not able to go into any of the rooms, but I don't think it's appropriate because it's just a review of the buildings itself. This is what you get. This is the chapel at St. John's. Look at that. So let me take you back to where some of the other students' accommodation is kept. If you're a student or a prospective student looking to come to Cambridge, do have a look on the website, because if you're not able to come on the open days, they do allow prospective students to come in and have a look around the university or around each college. All you'll be able to do is to have a look at the building, give yourself a tour. You can't go into any of the buildings, that's not permitted, but you certainly can come in and have a look around like we're trying to show you now, and give you a little flavour. So I don't know whether you remember or I mentioned, but I came in through there. That's the Porter's Lodge there. That's another view of the chapel. You have the library just here, and administrative blocks over there. I wish you could see this in real life because it's just fantastic. Okay, so let's take a walk down to a different part, and I would say it's not as grand. It's where some of the students stay. And to get there, we do have to go back over the Bridge of Scythes. But this is just a nice opportunity. To have a look around, give you a bit more of a tour, and you can listen to me rambling as I go through. Got some building work going on there. Morning, mate. Don't know whether you've picked this up, but the people here at Cambridge are so nice, from security guards to porters, staff. Everyone's just really nice. Just walking back into, I don't know what this section is. Give you a different view of here, of this. Tilt the camera up for you so you can just zoom in. So let's go through the arch, just pan around. So that's where we were, if you remember that green space, and down by the river. But if I pan around, it's a lady coming, so I don't want, haven't got her approval to be on video, so just turn around. Morning. Seem to have a lot of these little arches here. Here you can see, I won't show the names because I don't think it's appropriate, but even down here, look at that staircase. I don't know whether anyone's from a construction perspective, but look at this sweep. Look at that. The lights just doesn't do it justice. How the hell did they do that? So, I don't know where you're watching this from, but in England in the 50s and 60s, we went through a ridiculous design phase, and they put these up. What the actual... So these are student accommodation. How can you go from as a civilization? I'm not speaking about Cambridge specifically here, because we have it in all different parts of the UK. Something incredible like the architecture here to this. How? Ugh. So just walking down, I'm not sure how far I'm going to be able to get, because it looks like they're doing some construction, but I'm going to take you with me anyway. The Fisher building, JCR, I think that stands for Junior Common Room. Morning, mate. There. Junior Common Room, or Junior Committee Room, is for the undergraduates. Go out, it's like breakout area, pubs and bars, and Not sure what's down there. I don't know whether we can get down there. I don't know whether that's another part of the college. It looks like there's a separate college actually. Yeah. How pretty is that? Can you see the ducks swimming off? It just looks like more student accommodation. Yeah. I feel it's a shame because they had an opportunity here in the 50s and 60s to create something more in keeping with the architectural excellence of other parts of St John's, and yet a decision was made to erect this. Oh. Looks like here we're approaching another chapel. It's really quite nice. And I'm being directed towards an exit, which I don't really want to do because I want to go back. Just finish the tour off. Oh wow, this is pretty. So you've got this. I think this is for the staff. To be honest, it kind of gives it away, staff parking. But Cambridge is a biking city. Oh, they've got an EV charger just there. It's a great idea. I'm really into electric mobility. I think it's the future, but it's going to be a long transition. Electric bikes, electric vehicles. I really enjoy. And for those that are also into that, I don't know whether you've seen my video. I did a 1,500 mile trip to west side of France and back. So if you've got time and you're interested in electric vehicles, do go and have a look at that video. And this is a gate, so this is the exit here. So I'm going to take you back. I'm going to pause the video because you don't need to see it, but I'm going to pause it and we'll catch up again in a moment. Okay, you're back with me here. We're back here at the JCR, the Fisher Building. Don't know whether you can see that very well. Fisher Building, there you go. So let's carry on walking, see what we can find. I'm enjoying taking you with me on our little stroll. Okay, so this is the JCR. Looks like this is the JCR. There's the bar. Don't know whether you can see the reception through the reflection. It doesn't look like there's a lot in there at the moment, but anyway. Looks like they're doing some building work. Something to do with this stream, I guess. Look at that. And that's a different view of the students' accommodation that we saw around the other side. So it takes up quite a large space, but you can't compare. But anyway, mistakes I guess happen. I wonder what the university thinks. If anybody's associated to do university. I wonder what your impressions are of the accommodation design versus the splendour that we see. Almost certain it was a financial decision. If you're bored of this, you know, please do click off. But for those that are interested in coming to Cambridge University, and particularly St John's, this is just a taster of what it could be like for you. And if you are coming, please do apply. You're not going to get in if you don't apply. So just be realistic in your application. As I said in the previous room review, Cambridge is really driven by excellence, and you need to have excellent grades. But they don't need to be perfect grades. And there's a view going down. I'll just zoom in for you. Yeah, lovely. I'm going to take a slight walk down this way. But they don't need to be they don't need to be perfect grades. Cambridge, unlike other universities, apply what's called a holistic view to recruitment, and they look at you as a whole package. They look at your personal statement, look at your grades, look at your predicted grades, assess how you've done on the relevant assessments, and then if you're lucky to get an interview, they determine how you got on in the interview, and then pull all that information together and give selective students an offer. But an offer is not always enough to get in, because you need to get the grades as well, and that's really I don't know what's the hardest part, getting an offer or getting the grades. If you have got an offer, you've done really, really well. Gosh, this place is huge. Well, if we've come this far, we might as well just finish going on the little loop of the grounds. This is bigger than some country houses. This is, but they do say St John's is one of the richer colleges. But looking at the grounds, you can actually tell that. Am I able to get down there? I don't think I can get there. I'm going to pause because I don't think I can get through, but I'll be back in a minute. Okay, oops. Apologies for the sun. I'm going to try and tilt you away from the sun and just have a slight angle, so apologies for that, but it's a low sun just starting. So I couldn't get through that section. It was you could actually get through, but you needed a key fob to get access to it, and I didn't have that, so I had to come back and walk down here. I think what we're looking at is a separate part of one of the other colleges. This isn't, I don't think this belongs to St John's. I'm not sure which one it belongs to, if I'm honest. But let me try and pan across and zoom in. I'm just a bit lost for words at how tremendous this place is. There's that word again, tremendous. Yeah. So we're almost coming back in a full loop. Although saying that, there is a bridge. No, I thought there was a, as you can see, there's a bridge here. Thought I might be able to get access to one of the other get across, but I think this is a different college. I'm just going to be really cheeky and see if I can see. Yeah, this is definitely a different college. Just bear with me a moment. I'm back. I just stuck my head through and it's just had a St John's sign, so it must be a different college. But here's the view. Look at that. This is the classic St John's view, and you can see over. I think if I zoom in, there we go. You can just see over there the Bridge of Sighs. So we're almost back in a full loop. You've come this far, let's just finish it off just where we almost started, by the river. We're lucky in England to have many tremendous, fantastic, incredible buildings through our history. Oxford is another incredible university. And the university that doesn't get enough recognition from me is Southampton. From an engineering and medical perspective, it's right up there. But I am biased. My daughter's studying medicine there, and nothing but praise for Southampton from a parent's perspective. So if your son or daughter's looking to go there, or if you're looking to go there, do consider Southampton, because I think it's the way that they structure the course enables you to become a highly competent, safe doctor, and I think that's what they're looking for, safe doctors. But anyway, this is not a medical student perspective. This is a tour of St John's and a bit of a ramble. Gonna go back to the room where we came and see how he's getting on with his maths or economics. So I'm just going to leave you with this view. Hope you've enjoyed this slow walk around St John's. I don't know how many actual videos have done this, but I took the opportunity as we're staying here to give you a tour and build it up onto my collection of videos. It's a review channel, all different sorts of rubbish. So if you're looking to pass any time and looking for any different things to look at, do pop in and have a bit more of a look. And my intention is to build a channel of all different things, reviewing. I enjoy cycling, I enjoy electric cars, I enjoy gardening, I enjoy coming to places like this, and if I think it's relevant of a review, I will do a review. So anyway, be safe on your travels. We're back to where we started through that section, and the final word to say, St John's must be one of the prettiest colleges in Cambridge. And Cambridge itself is probably the best one of the best universities in the world. Be safe, everyone.